Hi guys, coming to you today with a video on how I create my mock magazines. I had done one the other day and I kind of did it like in a quick time lapse, and somebody was like, can you slow this down? And I was supposed to do it the other day, but I wasn't feeling good, and now that I do, I'm gonna get that together right now. So let's get started. So I'm in Affinity Photo and I'm just gonna open a new file. And I'm just gonna open a portrait, 8.5 by 11, and just gonna bring that in. And first thing I do, I just create my background. So I just take a rectangle and I'm just drawing it over. And you can just change it to whatever color you want, like if you want it to be black, but I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with gray. And you can do gradients if you want to. I'm just gonna go with gray for today. But if you wanted to, literally all you're doing is just clicking on the gradient tool, and you just go here to adjust the colors. And like I said, I'm doing gray, so I would just click on another gray. And on this side, I would go with maybe a lighter one. And then you can just move it across to bring it in more light or less light. And right there is good for me. Alright, so now I'm just going to start putting it together. So this one I'm going to go with ebony. And I've already have an SVG of the ebony logo, so I'm just going to bring that in. I'm going to go to open and go to my magazine. I'm just going to drop that in. And it's black. And see right up here, when I bring it in, it says ebony logo SVG embedded document, which means that I'm going to be able to edit that. So right here, you see how this is got all this extra, but there's nothing there. I'm just going to go to my trim box here, and I'm going to click on maximum content, and I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger and see how that. All right, that looks good. Nice and classy. But I'm gonna call this my summer. I'm gonna make it summer fashion issue. So I want to change this color. So I'm just gonna click on edit document. And so on this, you see how it says embedded now. So because what we're working on is right here, but we're on the embedded because I clicked on that. So whatever I do on here, it's gonna do it on the other canvas. So like I said, I want to change the color. So now you see it's this color, and when we go back over here, it's that color. Now if we went back over here and I changed it to brown, when I go back over here, it would be brown. But I'm going back to that color I had because it said it's a summer issue. Alright, and so now I'm going to bring in my cover model, which is my handsome father. And this is just a PNG that I have. Just gonna make it bigger. And I kind of want him into the ebony. So I'm just adjusting it. And I want to bring it up a little bit more. And see now, so I'm going to start bringing in my text. And I'm going to call it the summer. Saw what I wrote. The summer fashion issue. Alright. Just going to bring that down. right now the text I have here is Arial. And believe it or not, I kind of like that. Yeah, that kind of flows. Let me see how I feel if I turn it white. No, I think I like it in black. Yeah. I mean, and you can go with what you want. Now, I think I may want this a little bit bold. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I'm feeling that. I'm going to bring it over just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not being too tedious here, but look at that. All right. So now we've kind of got our title there. We have the cover, the name of the magazine. I've got him. It's like he's like in there. So you see how that is. All right. And so now all you do is just build it up. I could probably bring him over a little bit more, because you could still see that it says Ebony and he's there. He's really tall. So there you go. And maybe I'll move him over just a little bit more. But like I said, it's yours. You can do what you want. And so now you just want to build it up. So I'm just going to click here and I'm going to type in just some title stuff. And I got focal point on that 50. And I want the other words to be a little bit smaller. So I'm just going to leave that 50 so that I can do this separate if I want to change the font. So I'm just going to go back here. I'm going to go back there to my artistic text. And now this won't be connected to that. So I'm going to say 50 ways to spend summer on a budget. All right, and you just work with the titles what you got there. I'm gonna center that. All right, so I'm gonna make that. Oops, didn't mean to move him. And I'm going to lock him just so I don't do that again. Bam, he's locked in right there. All right, so got my 50 ways here. See, I want to make the 50 more of the focal point. It's a little bold. So maybe we'll make it regular. See? And I'm going to go with a Babus there. All right. And I think I want to bring that on a budget back up. All right, so see, there we go. All right, so I'm done with that one. Now I'm gonna go and just create another title. And I'm gonna go with, let's see. Since it's a summer fashion issue, Father's Day is coming up, so let's play on a couple of things. And so I'm gonna go with the font Davish on this one. Let me see how I like that one. It's one of my fonts. It has a bold italic, yeah. And then let me make that center that. Let's bring that down. into him just a little bit. And you know what? I'm gonna put a little question mark on the end of there. Yeah. And I think I'm gonna bring that over here. Yeah, let's give that some attention over there. And just in case, let me just see how it looks in white. We'll see. I'm gonna leave it there for a second. You can bring in a barcode if you want. Like sometimes you want barcodes on it. Give it more of that magazine. I'm just gonna drag and drop a barcode in here. And you can, you know, size it up to appropriate that you want. You can give it a date if you would like to. I'm gonna say June. Let's say 2021. I'm gonna bring that in. Definitely gonna make that black. And I'm gonna make it bold, regular. And put it right above there. Let's see how that looks. June 2021. All right, Father's Day. Let's play on that. So we're gonna say Father's Day gift ideas, and let's center that. Make it smaller. Put that little right title right there. Bam, got that. Got Father's Day gift ideas, and I'm still, I don't know. What you think? I mean, I think this might be better in black. Yeah, I'm feeling this in black. I mean, like you say, you got to go with what you want, but I'm feeling this in black. I'm wondering, should I make it a little bit skinnier? It's kind of thick. It's kind of thick. I even want to turn it a little bit as that, you know, focus on that. Like, do you? Let's bring that out a little bit. All right, like, haha, do you? And I mean, just for kicks, I want to see something. I might want to go with a little shadier font on that. See what we get. Got this font I'm looking for, because I don't want it to take away, but I just wanted to see what I can see. I like that ink free, but it's not bold enough for me, and that's a problem for me sometimes when you have so many fonts. Oh, there it is. Let me see with this one. Because that might focus on him a little bit. Yeah. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to leave that there just because, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Might bring this up just a little bit. All right. And I mean, you can just fill it in with, let's see. I'm going to go, let's see, celebrity, fashion, secrets. You know, just make it interesting. I'm gonna center that. All right, I'm going back to my going back to my Davish. So like here we got summer fashion issue, and I'm gonna do one more thing in there, put it in there, and we're gonna say, I'm gonna move this up. Hold on, I just want to move this up just a little bit. And maybe I'm gonna turn this around. Yeah, so you're looking at him, and then there we go. And then, I mean, from there, you're just adding in. You can leave it on the counter, baby. I love you. All right. You know, make, you know, some questions. I mean, just engaging things. Sometimes like I say, my mind just goes all over the place. And we got sandals versus sneakers, because it's the summertime. Let's give it one more. I'm gonna put in one more kind of font. Let's see, nothing too fancy, but I do want something a little bit bolder than that. You can never go wrong with impact. Yeah, just like little focal points. I mean, it could be, it's whatever you want, you know? And I'm just, you know, putting ideas out there. I'm gonna leave that on him. So you know, it's like little questions, and there you go. Like I said, you got the, you could say, you could put whatever you want. You don't have to put, you could put June, you could also put June issue, but since I got summer fashion issue up over there, you can, you know, go with what you want. I mean, you could change it, you could change it to Father's Day issue. I mean, whatever you want. So it's pretty much just putting fonts together and ideas, and there you have it. I mean, you could use different colors. You could bring in maybe like, you know, putting that with that, but I would, you know, just leave that the way it is, because it kind of blends in there. So that's why I'm gonna go with the black on that, and probably the black there too. But you can do whatever you want. I mean, even if you wanted to make that one white, you know, you can clearly still see that. And even if you just, I could do it like this and make it like that, see, and make it a more focal right there. So I mean, the possibilities, seriously, they're pretty much, they're endless, and you can, you know, do what you want. Yep, I just did a kind of like an italic on that. Could bring it out a little bit more, and there you have it. All right, so I hope that was helpful. Remember, if you have any questions, please sure to leave it in the comments below. Be sure to like, dislike, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next video.